in this paper, we empirically estimate the impact of peer effects on new technology adoption using data from one of the largest banking providers in India. In a lot of developing economies, digital technologies pave the path for financial inclusion by providing access to financial services to customers in previously untapped markets because it helps reach the last mile with the help of digital solutions. Now, even in the presence of technology, these services are often delivered by service agents that act as intermediaries between the technology and the end customers. And this is done mainly because in a lot of these rural areas, the customers are not very tech savvy. So, even in the presence of a technology interface, they do need some sort of human touch point to be able to access these services. Now, from an operations perspective, it's important to understand how these agents keep learning and adapting to these new technologies. And this is where literature on people centric operations comes into play. Because what we know from this literature is that while a large part of learning comes from people's own experiences with using any new system, there is also a significant portion of learning that comes from people around us, which is known as peer learning or social learning. However, in the literature so far, peer learning has been studied from the perspective of simple, regular day to day operations, such as waiters working in a restaurant or sales agents working in a sales store. However, there is something innately different about new technology, and peer effects may not play out the way they play out in regular operational activities. And the important thing here is that whenever an agent gains any new knowledge about a new technology, they may not be always willing to share it with people around them, because this new knowledge can also act as a source of competitive advantage for them. And if, say, for example, they're sharing customers with the other agent, they wouldn't be willing to share this knowledge with them. And this is where we ask the following research questions. Can peer drive better technology adoption? More specifically, we ask what are the effects of peers on an agent's performance? What is the underlying mechanism behind these peer effects? And do peer effects really hold in the presence of competition or not? And to answer these questions, we use data from one of the largest banking service provider networks in India. And these banking agents essentially act as intermediaries between the bank and the end customer and provide basic financial transactions such as cash deposit, cash withdrawal, or fund transfer. We have data pertaining to 600,000 transactions performed by 674 banking agents, and they cater to close to 200,000 customers. And this data is present for 3 states in India. Now, if we talk about the transaction sequence at a banking agent point, every time a customer visits a banking agent, he enters his ID and location code along with the payment option that is selected by the customer. After this, there are two important steps to be able to make a successful transaction. The first one is customer identification, and the second is customer authentication. Once both of these are successful, there is a message that says the transaction is success. If either of these fail, then there is a message that says the transaction has failed and the reason why the transaction has failed. Each row of our data corresponds to each of these points in the transaction sequence. Now, in 2015, the Government of India rolled out one of the largest digital identity programs in the world, known as Aadhaar, which is a 12-digit identity number given to all citizens in India. Before Aadhaar came into the picture, the customers were identified using a debit card and a PIN number, but now they were identified with the help of this digital identity number, and they authenticated the transactions using digital authentication, such as biometrics. In addition to this, the technology interface and scope of transactions also changed from intra-bank to interbank. Now, what this meant for the agents was that they had to start learning all over again, because new technology was accompanied by new failures pertaining to identification, authentication, as well as interoperability. Some exploratory analysis shows us that before Aadhaar-enabled payment system came into picture, the error rate of transactions hovered around close to 20%. But just when this new technology was implemented, the failure rate became 80%, and it gradually started reducing. And this is where we capture the learning of these agents. The first variable that we define is peers. So while all the agents in our data belong to the same bank, they might belong to different bank branches. And there are some bank branches that have only one agent working for them, versus there are other bank branches that have multiple agents working for them. This gives us a very neat control and treatment group to be able to understand how these two groups learned when the new technology came into picture. In addition to that, agents working for the same bank branch may or may not share the same customers with each other. So, a customer essentially has the option to visit either agent 1 or agent 2 based on either their availability or whoever is providing them better service quality. So, we have some peers with whom the agents share same customer base, and there are other peers with whom the agents do not share the same customer base. Since from our data we know which customer goes to which agent, we define a variable called competition, which is the proportion of shared customers between two agents. The average number here is 9%, so we define an indicator variable competition, which is 1 if it is if the proportion of shared customers is greater than 9%. Otherwise, we define it as a non-competitive peer. Now, in addition to competition based on the number of shared customers that you have, there is another factor, which is the nature of jobs of these agents, which can make them more or less competitive. So there are some agents that work solely as bank agents, and as you would expect them to be a little more competitive because this is the only source of income that they have, versus there are other agents who otherwise are store owners like milk shop or like a grocery store, but in addition to that they also perform the job of bank agents. Now for these agents, the nature of their job makes them a little less competitive, and they might be willing to share whatever new knowledge they have with other people around them. So our data uh, helps us capture whether the agents are sole banking agents or whether they are store owners in addition to banking agents. Now, coming to the methodology, we use a difference in differences methodology where our dependent variable is the error rate of transactions, and we regress it on an indicator variable of peer, post, and an interaction term of peer and post. We also control for the agent experience and also agent and time fixed effects. Now, in our data set, the agents do not self-select their peers, but there could be several reasons because of which the likelihood of some agents having a peer would be higher than others. And these reasons could be maybe the time of adoption, the number of customer base that is there in a given area, the average volume of transactions that is done, or the economic activity in that area. And we capture economic activity by looking at Google Nightlights data, where we capture a numerical measure for the brightness of Earth during night, which in a lot of economics papers is used as a proxy for economic activity. And we use the proportion of lit pixels to total pixels across all different villages. So our first finding is that agents with peer exhibit a 6% lower failure rate than agents without peer. And most of this peer effect is actually coming from more experienced peers, which tells us that the mechanism behind this is knowledge sharing. In addition, we also find that the entire peer effects are coming from non-competitive and non-competing peers, because as you can see here, the effect size for the competitive peer is insignificant in both the regressions. So to conclude, technology adoption is more important than ever, and managers often strive to ensure that uninterrupted service delivery is provided. To that aspect, we show that simple staffing decisions can actually provide significant benefits, and peers can be an extremely valuable source of support and learning. We also find that not all peers are equally beneficial. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know.